Well, imagine trying to pick up millions of chunks of coal, but before you can start the job, you have to move tons of wrecked rail cars and do it in a timely manner.
That's what Montana Rail Link faced when one of its trains derailed west of Noxon in mid-August. But today, the site looks more like a riverside park than the site of a grinding crash. It was one of the worst derailments the MRL has faced in years. Over 30 cars of a loaded coal train jumping the tracks in a remote location above the Clark Fork River between Noxon and Heron. This is the curve the train was coming around westbound when it went out of control and jumped the rails. Investigators are still trying to figure out exactly what caused the accident.
So the first step was just to remove the product and debris from the derailment. The next steps included a barge that came in and removed coal from the shoreline. We had a vacuum truck that came in and removed and vacuumed coal up from the track as well as the site. And then we came in and hydro-seeded the entire site as well, because we feel like we have a responsibility to return the site to its previous condition, and that's what we really tried to attempt here.
And it wasn't just a case of scooping up the nearly 4,000 tons of coal along the track and into the edge of the river. Heavy equipment had to be moved to the remote site to cut away and scrap the wreckage. 600 feet of rails had to be replaced, and it all had to be done within environmental guidelines. A job made tougher when some of the coal, which can spontaneously combust, began to burn during the worst of the fire season.
Oh, it definitely was a huge undertaking for our employees at Montana Rail Link, and also a lot of contractors were involved as well. I mean, when you're talking about removing 31 aluminum coal cars, removing nearly 4,000 tons of coal from a site, it was a huge undertaking.
There's still some small amounts of coal around the site, but Lewis says testing on land and in the river shows no residual problems, and he says the complete cleanup is proof of the cooperative effort.
Oh, exactly, and not only a lot of cooperation and coordination within Montana Rail Link, but like I said, with contractors, with government agencies, with many different groups and individuals to get to what you see today.
Lewis says while the cause of the Noxon derailment is still under investigation, 99% of derailments are usually caused by problems with wheels or rails. That's why MRL uses an extensive system to constantly scan for problems across its rail network.